Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
CM Punk is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls Count Anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart. CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack. A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe. Don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it. Tendons and ligaments in the leg can be easily damaged by that.
Cactus on the receiving end. Connecting with a sharp elbow. The arm absorbing the damage. Caught with the elbow.
Oh, directly onto the chest.
A reversal. Well scouted. Even though Cactus Jack and CM Punk have never faced off from the ring, Punk has had confrontations with Mick Foley in the past. In 2012, Punk brutally attacked Mick backstage.
And that attack almost led to a Survivor Series match where Punk
Has him hooked from the barricade.
suplex off the barricade.
Gonna be agonizing for the arm. The fight has been taken to Jack.
Yeah, CM Punk is looking to inflict as much punishment as he can to truly slow Cactus Jack down.
Big time height on that kick. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle.
Let me correct you there, Michael Cole. I would definitely classify CM Punk as an extreme legend and an icon, but in this arena, Cactus Jack is something more than those things. He's damn near a deity in this building.
Cactus Jack can really brawl with the best of them, especially the more physical the match gets. In fact, that increased physicality only seems to fuel him even more in a fight.
Yeah, that's the sadistic nature of Cactus Jack in full effect. Cactus knows how to tap into something dangerous, something unpredictable, something that most superstars wouldn't even dare to go anywhere near. But as we all know, CM Punk is...
Blast off! Reckless abandon. My God, that was nuts. Absolutely insane.
Turns it around. A Falls Count Anywhere match certainly lends itself to extreme activity. There are no rules that govern how you score said pinfall or submission. We both know Punk and Jack are certainly able to get extreme. Both men have strong ties to the birthplace of extreme, ECW. CM Punk began his career in WWE as part of the ECW brand, with multiple ECW title reigns to his name. Cactus Jack put the company on the map during its infancy and became a multi-time tag team champion during ECW's heyday. It's once again an ECW original versus some new blood. Let's see which side prevails this time. Counter by CM Punk.
A strong head scissors application, and now the elbows. Oof. Fans have long awaited.
A quick takedown, double leg, and a high stacked pin here.
He breaks the ref's count before two. Not quite enough to put him away. Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
He's looking to absolutely destroy his opponent with that chair. Direct headshot. Just sickening.
With them fighting on the stage like this, there's no way this is going to end well.
Understatement of the year. Fighting on the stage only leads to disaster, believe me.
Float over, right onto the chair.
Talk about a hard landing, flesh connecting painfully with hard steel. And the dents on the chair is proof.
Gets lifted into position, punishing the shoulder. And CM Punk is leaving no breathing room here.
Oh yeah, Punk's not backing down to Cactus here. Far from it.
Oh, fired back with a stiff shot to the face.
Sliding back in under the ropes here.
CM Punk playing to the crowd now.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. An unrelenting assault being brought to Cactus Jack.
Could be nap time.
Wrenching in the submission. Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Oh, look at this. Neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty. From the top, all the way to the outside.
However much you think that hurt, I promise you it was way worse.
Flying ringside with pinpoint accuracy. Oh, what a clubbing blow.
Punk dodges out in time.
Set him up. Russian leg sweep. What a hit. And a late pin attempt by Cactus Jack. Quick count out after one.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
And gets out of dodge with a sweep.
Steel stairs to the face. Oh, diamond-plated steel coming at you.
No clue what he hopes to find down there.
Grabbing hold of a kendo stick. This is getting better by the second.
This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Come on, stop this. Your point's made. No need to keep on doing this. And here he is, heading back into the ring. Oh, and an elbow caught him and cleared him to the floor. CM Punk having a bit of trouble. Not finding as much support.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the anaconda.
And he's releasing the hold. I guess he might have something else in mind here.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
And now headed to the outside. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Heading back into the ring now. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Counters on top of counters, and these are... CM Punk looking to turn out the lights. Boom! GTS. It's all Punks for the taking.
Violent artistry, courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd...
Watch out! Whoa, look out!
Betting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's time to capitalize.
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a double underhook backbreaker.
And he goes crashing to the outside.
And he chooses to leave the ring. Oh, in my book, that is some creative offense there.
Stopped in their tracks with a knee to the gut. Rakes the face to interrupt the offense.
Using that barricade with great effect.
Ooh, man. Oh, belly to back suplex.
Head on CM Punk. Kicking out in time.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible. Boom!
And knew what was coming there. And an elbow. Punk searching for something beneath the apron.
And now with the kendo stick in hand, he's ready to do some real damage.
And some people would say you can never go wrong with a standard steel chair.
Oh, the chair projected right to their face.
CM Punk looking to show off his power game now. And backbreaker.
There's no way that didn't do some permanent damage, guys.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw. Meet knee. Go to sleep. That could put Cactus Jack down for good.
My God! Did you hear that chair shot?
Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relented. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower. Just an all-time violent classic we're witnessing right now. Repeated knees to the hamstring.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Jack has to find a response quickly.
And as he stumbles up, he has no clue where he is. Gets out of there with an elbow to the gut.
Both sides with an answer to every piece of offense.
Uh-oh, sweet dreams coming.
Go to sleep.
That has to be the final nail in the coffin.
What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Oh, some real damage done to the shoulder.
And Cactus Jack's never backed down from a fight in his life, and looks like tonight will be no exception.
Oh. Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a double underhook backbreaker.
Uh-oh, has to find a way out of this.
Down with a GTS.
Hammerlock applied.
Clobbered with a clothesline.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
Double leg takedown and trying for a quick pin here.
Turns the tables, shoulders down, releasing the pin. He's adding insult to injury. Oh, he saw it coming. And it's Cactus Jack with the reversal.
Stopping that offense with a swift elbow. Punk formulating a move.
Through the table. What happens next is anyone's guess. I can't wait to see. It really looks like nothing can contain this fight.
Quick escape from danger there.
Into the ring again now.
Oh, the tried and true strategy of chopping down the tree by going for the leg.
Another focused, targeted attack straight to his leg.
Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. And does he want it once more? Look out. Crushing impact on a splash. Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace. Huge kick connects.
That's the kind of offense that could ruin your whole balance.
Opponent's head and neck grip tight, and now vicious. Ooh.
Sent out of the ring the hard way. And this one's taken to the outside. Oh, right into a counter.
Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk. And CM Punk's maintaining the advantage now.
Oh, incoming! Splash! That found the mark, but I don't know who got the worst of it.
And now it's back to the ring for Punk. This is a man possessed. Going again.
A true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
DDT plants them.
And it looks like, yeah, he's donning the crimson mask after that move. Time to go for a ride.
Both of these men known for their expertise in match types like this. Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the Anaconda Vice. And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
And Punk gets countered there. And Jack is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Good chance for Cactus to gain his wits about it. Power slam incoming, no.
Inverted DDT.
Jack wards that attack off. This could be it for the 3 count. And the count stopped short of 2.
The muscle memory's got to be taken over now. Pure instinct to kick out before 3.
Well-placed elbow fights that off. Crashing into the barricade with such force.
The defensive elbow to the gut ends that.
A razor-sharp chop there.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
He gets back into the ring. Making his way to the top here.
From the top. Good Lord. Taking flight. Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. Hooked up. Ah, shit breaker. These two men have held the biggest prize in WWE on multiple occasions. Both very proud champions.
Yes, Cole, both Cactus Jack and CM Punk have reached the top of the mountain here in WWE, but let's not pretend they are both in the same echelon as world champions. CM Punk once held the WWE Championship for 434 days, which was the longest reign in over 2 decades. Meanwhile, a scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes, cocking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh my! The plunge connects!
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
And right into the cover.
2! Good Lord. CM Punk just defeated Cactus Jack in the ECW arena.
Here is your winner, CM Punk!
What a violent match this was. CM Punk has to be feeling some kind of catharsis, making it through this and, most importantly, making it through Cactus Jack.
Well, Punk may have won the battle, but the thing about a sadist like Cactus Jack is that he has no problem soldiering on with the war.
Yeah, CM Punk and Cactus Jack just went through hell here. But we know for a fact that's where Cactus Jack feels most comfortable. Win or lose, Punk deserves to celebrate. But he should also watch his back from now on.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends in matches you never thought possible. A win, a loss, come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you gonna back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm gonna do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, Fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop ass is about to be opened up in that ring. Stone Cold Steve Austin and CM Punk are two of the most defiant,
Look at it, catch him off guard. Lifts up the shoulder.
He thought he could get this thing finished fast.
Oh, man.
Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more sharks in the water during the Attitude Era than during Punk's heyday. Now, I take some umbrage to that since I was in the water during that era, but I get where Punk is coming from. Punk is a man who rises to the level of the competition. He's risen to it when facing the light.
Look out!
He's able to counter that.
Trading counters and reversals back and forth. And this is our cue to get out of Dodge fast.
You don't have to tell me twice. Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other...
Bang! Meaning the steel!
That's got to do it. There's no bouncing back from that.
What a display of strength here. Returning to the ring now.
And Punk wants more from his opponent.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
What a way to get out of that one.
When chatting with CM Punk, Stone Cold Steve Austin said there's no quote-unquote time shift that Punk can take to put himself back in the Attitude Era. But right now, he's facing perhaps the best of that era, and Austin is in the best shape of his life for this battle.
I question Stone Cold's usage of the time travel terminology, but there's no denying that he knows how to brawl, how to fight with attitude. If Punk can overcome Austin in a no-holds-barred scenario, there will be no doubt that Punk can rule over any era in WWE.
There's no holds-barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly, ingenious ways to utilize this stipulation and put Stone Cold in a world of hurt.
Shot to the back of the neck. CM Punk has to turn this around. In a no-holds-barred scenario like this, things can quickly spiral for him. Into the barricade.
Solid bit of defense on his part there. Change of plans, a hit to the stomach.
Neck breaker after the float over. That was pretty. Oh. Big impact on that gold buster. Tossed back into the ring. Clothesline. When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the Rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to secure a win.
No telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
And drops their opponent with a big line. Good Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Slowly moving. I'm sure he can feel the target on his back here.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he'd only need one or two moves to beat him. As to the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Well, I'm sure Austin meant to include me in the latter group, but all that aside, the Rattlesnake is veering into overconfidence with a comment like that. Could a legend like Austin beat most competitors handily? Yes. But to think he's also an echelon above first ballot Hall of Famers like Punk and Cena is a surefire way to be caught by surprise and suffer an embarrassing loss. You have got to be kidding me. Why did he grab the shovel?
Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
He's looking to take thick. Oh no, are they setting the table on fire? This is too damn far. He quickly slides into the ring. Ooh. Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is methodical with his strikes and submissions, while Austin prefers to brawl as soon as the bell rings. That seemingly favors the Rattlesnake, doesn't it?
Look, nobody's going to bet against Austin in a no-holds-barred match. You think a man with an extensive MMA background like Punk doesn't know a few illegal moves that are normally grounds for disqualification? Well, tonight he's got them in his back pocket to snare an unsuspecting Rattlesnake.
Austin is going to look to press on the advantage.
Yeah, but Austin needs to maintain some offense to fully get back in this one. And backbreaker.
And Austin fends him off. Something we've discussed before is that perched up top, you gotta be kidding me!
From ring post to ringside, risking it all paid off.
And he throws the opposition back into the ring. Caught in a bad spot.
Splinter on the top.
Crash and burn.
Well, if you're going to be done, Punk the technician applying the anaconda.
Kneeing his way out. Puts him on the table. What does he have in mind? We're about to fight.
Kick, win! Stop! This is more about bodily destruction at this point.
And our announce table is just collateral damage. And gets tossed back into the mat. Punk never saw that coming. Oh! A right, a couple of knees, and some trash talking as well. And talking trash as well. Oh, right on the arm. Stone Cold takes the upper hand.
Austin is just stomping Punk down without any hesitation.
No count out as he takes things out of the ring.
Oh, he apparently had his eyes on that table.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Into the table.
Oh my goodness, please stop!
Got him in the corner now.
Setting him up for something big here.
Uh-oh, top rope and deep, deep trouble here.
Looking to get a little creative. Out of that situation and avoids any harm.
He's making his way to ringside now. Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
I don't care what they say. Nothing good ever comes from getting the tables.
And now he's back into the ring.
He's in for something bad.
Oh, he flips that around. And he found an opening to fire back.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Austin 316 putting a whooping on Punk.
Taking out the knee.
Stiff elbow will break that up.
Getting out of harm's way.
Dropped him with a big shoulder tackle.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
That is press. Hammered away.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
Austin going big. Stunner. Will that close Punk out?
Austin stomping a mud hole.
Well, it's not pretty, but it is highly effective.
A consistent attack here from Austin.
Punk needs to reformulate a strategy.
Oh, look at this. Just cranking the head. That's gotta hurt.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball. Treating their opponent like a heavy bag right now. Knee right to the gut.
Stop cold with a clothesline.
I don't know if Punk can withstand much more of this.
Yeah, Austin is not giving any quarter.
In the corner, has to find a way out of there.
Austin doing what he can to halter the beatdown.
Steve Austin showing it's not time for lying down, it's a time for fighting back.
Across the top rope, all the way to the floor.
Even more attached to the neck.
From the top. Good Lord, taking flight.
That was absolute lunacy.
Hitting the chair with full force.
Once again, that is not what chairs were created for. And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap. Good night. Using the chair with no caution at all.
And he gets set back into the ring. And what's he looking for here?
Those are folding chairs, but they can also fold you in half. Something bad is coming his way, and he has no clue.
Oh, my God, a steel chair!
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Time to go for a ride.
Bang! What a move!
These two Hellraisers are blowing the roof off this place.
And the WWE Universe is loving every second of it. Punk and Austin showing no signs of slowing. Leaving the table in the corner. What's he going for here?
Across the top rope.
From the top.
All the way to the outside.
Wiping out the competition, but also possibly yourself.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package! Fights the shoulder up and one.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure.
Taking him to the corner now. And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact. I do not like where this is headed for him. Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time.
Oh, this will turn your lights out in a hurry. Oh my gosh, what impact!
Taking that move through the table, there is no way they're going to be 100% coming out of this match.
What impact! Right in the kisser. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Yeah, Austin is appearing unstoppable.
Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world. With the counter. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
This could be the moment he was waiting for. Goes into the corner.
What's Austin got in store? Face first impact.
Austin applying the pressure.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Nasty looking inverted suplex.
CM Punk stopped that in its tracks. Stone Cold with a one-time shot.
Stone Cold with the momentum. Connects with the elbow drop.
Austin doing what he does best, opening up a can of you-know-what. All eyes focused on this absolute war. It doesn't get more masterful than this.
Punk never saw that coming. Austin doing what he can to alter the beatdown.
He can't let up now. Time to gain ground now.
He's able to reverse it.
A little cockiness here from Punk.
Headed back into the ring.
Oh, counters back. Austin going big.
Wow, a stunner by the rattlesnake.
Austin can put it away here.
CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Austin's got the pedal to the metal.
Absolutely relentless offense here.
And one punch connects after another.
Just a non-stop, all-out assault here.
Finishes that series of strikes with one last big hit.
Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands from the opposition.
Momentum going back to Punk's corner.
Time now for CM Punk to get his energy up and claw back into the fight.
Able to slip out of that situation.
Stone Cold has taken command.
Punk needs to find a way to reverse his fortunes.
And a drop kick. Picture perfect. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Running bulldog.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's hand like a basketball.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Austin going big.
Stone Cold Stunner. Goes to the well one more time. No one's getting up from that. Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what he's thinking.
Luther's press, and now nailing his opponent with multiple punches. Slowly rising, but he won't like what he's met with. Kick, whap!
Stone Cold!
That could be Punk's demise.
Catches the kick.
High-level ability being shown with each of these counters.
Austin going big.
Nobody recovers when Austin hits that.
Kick, whap! Stunner! And if that doesn't finally get the cover, then I don't know what will.
All right, kicked out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And Austin is in a state of disbelief. Thought he had this match in hand, but it will continue. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Full focus from Steve Austin. Punk sidesteps out of that. Bulldog! We are witnessing history.
Now attempts the cover.
Can he keep him down?
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him.
Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails, but the Texas Rattlesnake is just a different kind of animal.
You got that right.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. Capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. no matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva la raza, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Latino Heat!
Just look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached a takedown into a small package tightly hooked.
And only a one count. Early attempts rarely pay off, but they do wear down your opponent.
CM Punk, Eddie Guerrero, two of the best to ever do it in that ring. They've crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Indeed, Cole. These two men engaged in multiple battles on the independent circuit during Eddie's brief time away from WWE when Punk was still an in-ring rookie. Punk's raw skills at that point sharpened Eddie enough for Eddie to return to WWE and become a world champion.
But now Punk has the skills and in-ring...
He left himself wide open. Big mistake. That was a powerbomb with one message in mind. Absolute destruction. Sent straight into the barricade. Bam!
Fighting on.
Punk wasting no motion on the count. Uh-oh. Oh, that gets reversed on CM Punk.
From the top.
Uh-oh. Ooh, and he stops that offense. Oh. Uh-oh. Bang. Crucial counter there.
Fighting on the barricade, but now...
Suplex from the barricade. And Eddie feeling the groove here tonight in this match. Really needs to take this back to the ring ASAP. The referee's not playing around. And he comes in under the ropes now. Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
Stalking from above.
Oh. CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years removed from Punk's in-ring debut, only 3 years from when he decided to pursue professional wrestling full-time.
Even that early in his career, CM Punk was known as an indie darling, a pro wrestling wunderkind. But Punk has said that being in the ring with Eddie back then made him realize that he had a lot left to learn. It would be 4 years after their initial encounters that Punk would finally make his way to WWE.
True to his in-ring form, it shows Punk's a diligent planner when it comes to in-ring competition. He could have rushed his way into WWE and challenged Eddie again.
Look out! A slingshot cross body!
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. Uncorks it, uppercut. Outside of WWE, Punk and Eddie have had a handful of matches. But when it comes to singles bouts, the record between these men is tied at 1 win apiece, with a time limit draw as well.
You cannot ask for a more even rivalry than that, Michael Cole. Each man is going to pull out all of the stops to earn that final, decisive victory.
A non-stop assault from Guerrero here.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
Caught with a neck breaker.
Another unprotected shot straight to his head.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop in WWE. But starting his career, guys his size weren't considered main event talent.
Seeing a guy like Eddie Guerrero, who once competed as a cruiserweight, take on and topple giants of this industry and win top titles in the biggest main events, well, that had to inspire Punk.
It definitely does, Wade, but don't think for a second that the respect Punk has for Eddie breaking those barriers will...
Oh, we know what's coming here. Ladies and gentlemen, go to sleep. Guerrero's on his last breath.
Makes the cover. A kick out. Oh, my God.
How on earth?
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
CM Punk has an in-ring IQ that's second to none, but I wonder if even he can plan for a man who immortalized the phrase, lie, cheat, and steal.
Corey, let's not discount that Punk has shown he can be underhanded as well. But something we know about Eddie is that he knows when to dig even deeper into his bag of tricks when facing a more seasoned opponent. I think we'll see some antics from Eddie tonight that even Punk has never seen.
The head scissor takedown. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Got him in his grasp. Boom, DDT. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Punk avoids the attack. Punk now locks in that double under. Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. But counted now into a clothesline.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Quick evasion from him there.
Oh, the reversal by Eddie Guerrero. Oh, roundhouse kick.
Oh, a boot to the back. Absorbing all of that attack in the midsection.
No. Spiked into the ring apron. Right in the breadbasket. Look at this. That is incredible. What a crossbody. Hey, you gotta be careful. So many things can go. Launching. Got the knees up just in time.
Able to turn that into an arm drag.
Running Hurricane Rana. Fantastic.
Oh, straight into the ring post.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Beautiful Falcon Arrow.
tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Turns that back on CM Punk.
Hooked him up. And a suplex.
Stopped cold with a fist right in the face.
Oh, a neck breaker. And he has to be aware now. This isn't the kid I faced before. This man is my equal, maybe better. He's totally helpless. Sit out pile driver. Picture perfect drop kick.
Eddie perching himself on the top rope.
From the heavens. Splash from the top.
An immediate
From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Two men giving everything they have. Their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, look at this. Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Oh, shot right to the kidney.
With a series of forearms.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
He is looking to do some serious harm. Now trampling the opposition.
And it's the ref who takes a hit there.
Things might be getting a little out of control. Trying to wrestle free their opponent's arm, has the arm trapped.
to the hand. And now he's going to the top rope. Breathtaking head scissor takedown.
From the top. Oh, but he does it better. Frog splash connects.
Earth-shaking power slam. On a stop. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino heat. Ooh! He has hold of Punk.
Uh-oh. Into the pin. Is that enough? Oh, look at this. Reverses the leverage.
The official distracted, missing out on the clear pin happening here.
Oh, it turns it around and has the pin. He's able to beat a 2 count.
The wear and tear of this match only affected him slightly, it seems.
Hooked him up. High angle belly-to-back suplex. Latino heat doing some damage.
Punk trying to withstand this surge. Seeing more stars than on the Chicago flag after that one.
Climbing up the turnbuckle here.
From the top. Oh, the knees at the last second.
Oh, he timed that counter well. Bullseye with the drop kick. CM Punk is in a distressing spot.
Such intensity from Eddie. Arm breaker. Back and forth. This has been an absolute showcase of fun.
From the top. Double axe handle connects.
Got out of the way of that one.
What a counter. And Guerrero is finally able to mount some resistance with that.
Eddie is not allowing that burst of attacks to put an end to him.
Securing themselves in the ropes. Spider suplex. And Latino heat is really dialed.
From the top. Frog splash. Eddie can take this one.
There's 2. Shoulder up before 3.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on from the top.
Frog splash by Eddie. Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that. Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now. Disappointment, their hometown hero lost, and respect for Eddie doing what he does best.
Yeah, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Punk threw everything he had at Guerrero. But in the